Please describe your job title and primary duties.
I was a team member. I kind of bounced around to every position, just fries, the grill, make line, drive-through, front counter, stuff like that.
What was the work environment like?
Depending on the time of day, rush hours, morning, lunch, and dinner was always very fast-paced. Constant stream of people, but it lasted about an hour and a half. Other than that, it was very chill, very lax. A lot of just employees just kind of dicking around, having fun.
What was your favorite part about working there?
Definitely coworkers. I mean, you work with a lot of different people. I was in high school at the time, so other high school students, college students, adults that were just kind of doing it for a part-time gig, made a little extra money. Definitely the coworkers are the best part of it.
Please describe the application and interview process.
You go in, ask them for an application. You can print one out online, fill it out. If you go in that day, usually if it's not too busy, you can get an interview right then. They sit you down with either a senior team leader or a manager. You go through the application process, ask you a few questions. They put you in a few situations as far as what you might experience there in rush times, how good are you dealing with stress, angry customers. They put you in a situation where a customer might have gotten a messed up meal in the middle of a rush. How would you deal with that situation? How would you get the customer satisfied and keep the line moving, keep people coming in and out to reduce the workload for everyone else?
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Just the kind of basic stuff, what's something interesting about yourself? What's one time where you had to be in a leadership position? How did you handle it? What's one time where I'm trying to think. It was somewhat like where you had a conflict with a friend or coworker. How did you deal with that? How did you get it resolved? And then just the usual questions, if you saw someone stealing, would you go and confront the person? Would you talk to a manager? If you saw someone being rude to a customer, would you go and talk to the person? Would you talk to a manager? Would you apologize to the customer first? What would you do in certain situations you might encounter at the job? Just general basic kind of personality questions, stuff like that.
How were you notified that you received the job?
I called them. I kind of stayed on top of it, and so after I applied, I waited a couple days, called them back on my second interview, and then at the end of the second interview, they told me that I had the job and gave me a start date and a shirt and told me what the uniform was.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
Stay on top of it. Don't just put in your application and expect them to dote on you. There's a million other people out there looking for jobs. You got to, put in work, hit the bricks. Call them back. I applied X many days ago. Here's my name. When you do go apply, put a name to a face. Shake the manager's hand. Ask to speak to the general manager if he's available. Don't just kind of expect a job to land in your lap.